Hey, I'm Scott, and I am an American in Bangkok. And today, I've got a letter. What's new? Uh, I gotta first say that if you truly have depression or you are in bad shape mentally, emotionally, or whatever, get the help you need. There usually is help available in most areas. Get the help you need because some of these guys that are writing me, they need help. And, I'm laughing, but it's not funny. Anyway, this guy goes, hey, I need your help. I met a girl in a bar in Pattaya about 3 years ago, and I came back to Thailand 6 times in those 3 years to see her. All this time, I treated it like fun, and it was not a big deal. Over the 3 years, I got to know her really well. A little time before my last trip, because I am not so happy in my personal life at home, I felt like I am so in love with this Thai girl, and she is the only thing that makes me happy. All right, well, uh, to me, right there, it seems like you're latching on to something. If you're so unhappy, and then you're like, "Oh, but I only love this Thai girl. She's the only thing that makes me happy." When I came there, I was so happy to see her, and we had a great time. It was very hard for me to leave. When I came home, I got really depressed, and I stopped going to work for over a month now. I always knew she is a bar girl and she sleeps with other men, but now when we talk and she says she cannot Skype, I know she is with a customer, and it just breaks my heart and I start to cry. I told her how I feel and she said she would stop, but I don't take care of her, so she can't. That's how it is. She wants a house for her and her baby. Hey, I don't blame her. She wants a house for herself and a baby. Uh, you know, what are you gonna say? I mean, she's trying to make a better life for herself, and if anything, I would think that instead of being depressed, you would be happy for her that at least while she's working in a job that she may not want to work in, there's a lot of people working in lousy jobs. And all over the world. I mean, if you really want to watch a movie called Born into Brothels, you want to see a bunch of people who are in a bad way, much worse than some of these Thai girls. Watch that movie, okay? You're talking about little kids sold into prostitution by their parents, and nobody's going to help them, and the schools won't take them, and they have very little opportunity in life, and the parents don't want to let them go because they might be their next, they're their next product. Little kids, 11, 12 years old. So please, listen, we all want a house, we all want this, and my wife and I are saving for a house. I understand it can be frustrating, but you know what? You can't let that get to you. I told her many times that I cannot support her. I sent her a little here and there, but that was only 3 times. I started seeing a psychiatrist, good move, and I started to take antidepressants. I tried breaking up with her over 4 times over the past month, and a day after I would call her crying and saying I'm sorry and that I love her. Well, first of all, you're not really breaking up with her because she's not really your girlfriend. How is she your girlfriend? You see, there's all these, these misthoughts. She's working in a bar and she's sleeping with other guys and she's saying, oh, I'm working. Yeah, okay, she's working. All right, if that's what you want, go for it. But I don't know. It just seems to me like, maybe you got, like you said, you got some problems. Maybe you need to work through those problems and then worry about having a woman. Because you don't need a woman. You need to get your own self together. The pills are not working yet. I'm really sad and I just want to sleep all day. I hardly eat. I am also holding myself from writing to her, please stop working. I will buy you the house for you and we will be together. She said it's 600,000 baht, which I can handle, but I am not rich. The only problem is I don't trust her. Well, there it is there. If you really trusted her and she was like, you guys were so close and she's I don't know. I mean, and the 600,000, you really felt like doing it, then I would be like, okay, go for it. It's your life. It's your money. Maybe it's worth the chance. Who knows? But I would say probably not. Especially if she does, if you don't trust her. I know she lied to me before, and I will always worry when I'm not there she's cheating on me. She's not cheating on you. She's working, right? I know she cares about me, but she loves money more. It may not even be about loving money more. It may be about a cultural aspect of her that she has no control over, especially if she's very poor. She may be thinking, listen, I need this to survive, and while it's nice to have this guy that I want, I'd rather have the money because the money takes care of me and my family. And she's got a baby. I mean, come on, dude, wake up. And I am not a psychiatrist. It's good you're seeing a psychiatrist. I'm not a therapist, although I have seen these kind of things, 1,000 times, close to 1,000 times. I've got letter after letter after letter just like this. And I'm going to talk about something in the next video that is very appropriate. And, I did a video the other day that said just learn to say no. And that's very important. And then 10 ways to boost your chance of having, finding a decent girl. But there is one thing in particular that a buddy of mine brought up. And I don't know. It seems to me that you're lost here, but it's good you're seeing a psychiatrist. That all does not change how I feel about her, and I cannot let it go. The psychiatrist said that I'm not happy in my life. She is only a symptom, and I don't really love her. Well, I'll agree with that. I do not have a lot of girlfriends in my life, but I'm not ugly. I'm just shy. I'm in a really bad place. I don't know what you can do. Nothing, except, give you my opinion. I think I just wanted to share my story with you. I hope you can write me back. Well, I'm making this video because if I wrote everybody back that sent me these messages, I would constantly be busy. That's the thing that nobody understands. It's nice that everybody sends me messages, and I feel honored that people care enough about my opinion that they want me to answer them. But I have other things in my life to do besides being, the Dr. Phil or Dr. Ruth of Thailand. Okay? Or the, whatever. But it's just, dude, get it together. Stop worrying about the girl. Start thinking about what you can do to better your own life to where you're happy in your life. And I know this. Listen, I'll be the first one to be honest. I have been in a position where I've lost my job. There was a time back in the States a long time ago where I caught the guy who I was renting a room from breaking into my stuff. He had been looking through my stuff, and he went into something. He was trying to get into something that was locked, that was mine. And I asked him what he did, and he got physical with me. And, things happened, and I ended up moving out. And then here I am. I had to move out. And I'm thinking to myself, where am I going to go? I don't know where to go. And then, I was working at a job, and the job laid me off. And so here I was, without a place to live, no job, and I didn't have much money. And I was thinking to myself, and I'm thinking about, still, the thing is that there had been a girl that had been living there, and every once in a while she would come into my room at night, or vice versa. And I just thought to myself, what am I going to do? I'm in the shit. And, my buddy was nice enough to let me stay with him for a couple of weeks. And his father actually helped me find a job with somebody that he knew. And I did that and got back on my feet. But, you're going to have to get it together And this girl is not your answer. First of all, she wants a house. She wants this. She wants that. What are you going to do once you buy the house? Then what? You got to work. If you can't work here, you can't make money here, then guess what? You need to make a living unless you're filthy rich, and you said you're not. So what are you going to do? You're going to move her back to wherever you're from? I don't see that it says that. Doesn't say anything about where you're from. But I believe I know where you're from. But, what are you going to do? What's the answer? Bring her over to your country? Live happily ever after? I mean, I don't know. It doesn't say anything about you knowing how to speak Thai. I'm assuming that, because she's worked in the bar, maybe you guys have some way of communicating fairly effectively. Although, maybe not. Yeah, I got nothing to say about this. I mean, give it a rest. Forget her. Get over it, dude. You have to. Move on. There are other women in the world. Don't obsess. Okay? And especially, don't obsess about some chick who is a prostitute. If in your country, some chick was a prostitute, she came over to give you a blowjob, and she blew you, would you say, I'm in love with you, I want to marry you? Wake up! God, I get sick of these guys. And, it's great. I mean, listen, I made an entire channel out of these kind of guys. Aside from the other videos I do, but basically, most of my videos that have the videos that have the most amount of views are videos like this. And it just goes to show there are many. Some guy wrote me the other day, I can't believe so many guys, they got these problems with women. I'm like, come on, man. It's a major thing. And yeah, I mean, I got so much more I could say about this, but I'm not going to get into it. So, listen, if you haven't already picked up my book, They Call Me Farang, you can purchase it through theycallmefarang.com or through Amazon. I've got another book coming. I'm working on a video series on how to move to Thailand and live here effectively, efficiently, hassle-free. Yeah. All right, so anyway, that's all I got. If you like this video, please click like, please share, and hey, don't forget to visit my website, anamericaninbangkok.com, or theycallmefarang.com, or if you want to see some of my photos, scottmallon.net. I'm an American in Bangkok. Until next time, choke me.